Just got a side-by-side of Hamilton's last lap that he did, where he lost the rear at on the exit of the final corner against Bottas's pole position lap. And it was always going to be down to these two today. Once we saw the domination, the speed they had from Q2 onwards. So let's have a look at this. Down towards turn 1. Slightly different camera angles in these cars, makes it a bit tricky to spot. Lewis looks like he carries a little bit more momentum through turn 1. You can see the shadow of the bridge there gives him a little bit of an edge as they run up the flat-out section through turn 3. Down the hill now towards turn 5 and the tricky braking zone. And you can see that Hamilton has managed to keep that advantage. If we just wheel it back slightly to, I think there's a white line around here somewhere. Here we go, yeah, so just ahead on the way into that corner. But Bottas takes this part of the circuit really well. Lewis is getting a bit of a kick of oversteer on the exit of turn 6 into turn 7. The two cars look like they carry similar speed. We'll try and stop it now under this next shadow coming up under the next bridge. I'll just roll it. I'm not doing very well today, am I? I wouldn't have been on pole position, that's for sure. Look, so Bottas is just a little bit behind that shadow there of Lewis. So Lewis keeping that advantage at this stage, and we could see that on the times as well. As they head down towards turn 8 with the DRS open, braking just before the 100-meter board. Both cars taking the corner pretty much exactly the same. It's like a carbon copy here, and I think if we stop it under the shadow again, the next one you can see again, it's pretty much neck and neck between the two cars. Heading down now on the second DRS zone towards turn 11. We saw Lewis just run out a bit wide on the exit of turn 12, but both cars very good around 11 itself. Getting the car nice and tight to open up the right here, and then the left. Lewis just running out a bit wider. You can see the body language of the car is different and slightly wider on that curb for Lewis. But I don't think he loses that much momentum, because on the exit of 14, we come up to the next reference point here, and yeah, once again, you can see that the cars are still pretty much, you'd even say that Lewis is just a sniff ahead there. Carries on down towards turn 17. Very difficult to slow the car down and get it nice and tight without getting a front lock up. Putting the foot down early through 18 and 19. A little bit of a kick out there on the back from Lewis before turn 20. We've seen lots of cars run wide here, but it was in this corner coming up right now, this final corner, where we saw Lewis just lose it there. And as they come to the line, he couldn't get on the power quite as quickly as his teammate, and that's where I believe he lost most of his time, if everything. So what could have been for Lewis Hamilton, but it was Valtteri that got it right on that critical lap today. Well done to him.